Hey there, and welcome to the Beach Boss Influencers podcast. In case we're meeting for the first time, my name is Carrie Hyam, and I'm joined by the lovely Brandy Shaver. If this is your first time catching the podcast live, give us a hashtag newbie in the comments so that we can celebrate you and welcome you into our community. And Beach Boss Influencers is a coaching and mentorship program for people that want to make more in less time, rank up with systems and automation, all without the hustle and grind and stress. So, Brandy, do you want to kick things off and introduce our specials today?
We have an incredible guest that I'm super excited about. Her name is Stephanie Kratochwill. And for anyone meeting you for the first time, Stephanie, tell us who you are and what you're doing now, because we're excited about today.
Hi. Hi, I'm Stephanie Kratochwill. I am a network marketer in a jewelry sales business. And then I also affiliate with Beach Boss and have had success there as well.
Stephanie, I want to rewind before you found Beach Boss. Like, tell us a little bit about what did your life look like? What did your business actually look like back then before you found us?
So I was about a year into my network marketing company and looking to expand, and I just was not getting there. I had tried all of the things my upline told me. I cold messaged. She said, share your why all the time. And it just wasn't connecting for me. I felt like I didn't have a plan in place to succeed.
Love it. So I'm curious because, you decided, okay, I'm going to start this network marketing business and it's in like the jewelry space. Like what first drew you to your specific company, to the industry, and what were you hoping that network marketing would give you?
I think a little part of me is competitive in a sense. So, going into a company where you could rank your way up and be more successful the more you sell and the more you build your team, that was enticing for me. I really wanted to be financially independent and be able to show my kids how it is to be a female boss. And that is pretty much what drew the company to me. It's a surprise jewelry company. So there's a little bit of like fun and sparkle and having time for myself as a mom. So those were
Love
the
that.
things.
So good. So Stephanie, tell us, what was the day-to-day really like when things were at their hardest, I guess? What were you like struggling with the most before you found, Beach Boss Influencers?
I definitely was just trying everything and hoping something would stick. So I was trying content. Some of it was okay, some of it wasn't. I was posting not consistently. I was going live on TikTok, so I did gain a lot of learning how to be live, sell live, be on camera, but I didn't know what to do
I
with
love
it.
that. And for those of you who are watching, like maybe you're seeing yourself in Stephanie and like as she's telling the story, if you're like resonating with what she's talking about wanting to be like that mom bot that can show her kids that you can do it and all of those things, like let us know. Let's make it engaging. Let us know what you're getting from this. But Stephanie, I'm curious, like what was that specific low point? Like, was there a time, you're talking about maybe I'm throwing spaghetti at a wall, like hoping things will stick. Was there a point where you're just like, I can't keep doing this? Like where you're like, okay, something's got to change. I'm going to look for a different way.
Definitely. I was trying to build my team and following what I thought was right with my upline. So I was having some Q&As and reaching out to people, cold messaging. And a few times, some of my customers and friends that I had made decided to join under another rep. And at first, it didn't bother me so much. And then as it kept continuing, I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not connecting? And I think just one of those times where I had a customer that I felt like was going to join with me and she joined with someone else, I was like, it's all like the bottom. It's like, yeah, a bunch of people.
Oh, that hurts my heart, right? Like, I'm like, what is happening? So hard, so hard. So, how was that struggle showing up outside of your business? Like in your confidence, your family, the way you saw yourself? Like, what was actually going on in your head?
I was working so hard. I had no balance in my life. I was spending so much time trying to find a plan, find something that would work, and not being able to spend as much time with my kids. I was as soon as they went to bed at night, I was working. Before they woke up in the morning, I was working, and when they napped, I worked. So I just was
Yeah,
exhausted.
as to those of you that are listening, let us know if this is you because like this is like pulling out some visceral feelings for me just talking about this, right? Like I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the same. I wasn't in a jewelry company, right? But it's the same how I felt when I was struggling as well. So I would love to hear from, you guys listening if you've been there as well.
Okay, so it's like all you're doing is working, right? You probably got into the industry because you're like promised financial freedom and that, you're going to be your own boss and make your own hours. And what a lot of people don't realize is without like systems and processes, they get in and it's like they're just stepping into another job, right? They don't understand, like, okay, how do we grow and how do we scale past just like the little bit of time that I have in the day? So I want to talk about how you like first came across Beach Boss. Like, what made you decide to give mentorship through Beach Boss that real shot?
Yeah, I just saw it online, and I think I downloaded a free course and ended up going into a workshop, and it just felt like it clicked and connected to me instead of chasing so many people to try to join, or it was that different strategy of people are now going to be coming to me, wanting to join my team, and that shift of, hey, the things that you were doing, those are old school. Let's move this into a new school method, that attracted me to Beach Boss. And I decided to choose to use you guys as my
Yeah, but
mentor.
that's awesome. We love, that you found value here and love what you're doing here. But tell us, were you skeptical going in? Like, what stopped you from saying yes? Like, when you think back, right? Like, what were you thinking when you found us? Were there things that you were like, maybe this isn't exactly what I was looking for, right? Because I know there's a lot of weird stuff out online, and so people have these feelings. So I'm curious, did you have any of that going on?
I definitely did. I was very skeptical. And I think I even maybe got in like a heated message with Chris in my first like month or so,
No,
because
this is gonna work. Like,
I was yes, I was like, I don't know, this doesn't seem like it's working yet. And I was like 1 week into the program. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna change everything. But the second that I just dropped that wanting to control and wanting things to move faster, as soon as I let that go, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go as hard as I can into this program. I am going to be 100%, because if you're only halfway in, you're really not gonna get anything out of it. And once I did that, things started to shift.
and I want to get like we're almost to that point of like, okay, like what has happened since, but I want to talk about that point because you came in, you were super skeptical, you were like, did I make the wrong choice? Like, what am I even doing here? Once you plugged in and you were like, okay, I'm gonna release that control. And for my control freaks out there, giving me like a hashtag control freak.
I'm raising my hand right now, just in case you didn't.
That's totally me, right? Like, I remember that first, like, mentorship company that Brandy and I started, and I remember having that, like, I just need to be able to control everything, not realizing that a lot of times it's a leap of faith and just being open to new, right? Being open to new, even though it can be uncomfortable. So, once you plugged in and you just released control and were like, "Okay, I'm just gonna do what they say and, see how this is gonna go." What was that first shift for you that started things on an upward trajectory?
I think the biggest part was at first just my content. Some of the different challenges you guys do, I started to see results with it. So there was a live challenge going live 21 days straight, and that really helped me. I had already been going live on TikTok, but I went to Facebook and talked about marketing and giving tips and different things to help boost your business. And I started getting noticed by people at my company being like, "What is she doing? What is this? This is really interesting." And those were the things that kind of took off. And then there was another challenge, which was creating reels for 30 days in a row and seeing my views go up, seeing the results from that was just amazing. I was like, it made me want to post more than once a day.
And just for those listening, I'll tell you, Stephanie completely crushed it. Like,
Yes.
there wasn't a day she missed, and she was like completely dedicated. So, kudos to you, Stephanie, for taking the bull by the horns. And, that's the thing I don't think people realize, right? Is you've got to actually do the do to get to the result. So, it's super awesome to see that you just jumped in head first and went for it. So, what does the Beach Boss mentorship actually look like from the inside, right? The coaching, the support, and the community, because, a lot of people have questions about this stuff. And yes, Carrie and I can talk till we're blue in the face about all the things that is amazing and all the things we do and all the ways, we try to love on you and get you to move forward and build your business. But I think they would rather learn from somebody on the inside.
Yes. Um, the number one thing first, there's a roadmap that gives you step to step details on how to create leads, conversations, content, automation, all of that. You just follow it along. It's very easy. The videos are amazing. Then you also get mentorship from Carrie and Brandy, which is amazing. They do a weekly call where you can share your wins, you can ask questions. They give us support and teach us new things. And then also there's many other calls. There's a one-on-one call with your coach you can do once a month. Rebecca, she's amazing. Um, to really focus on where you need to go next. And then we have Ben with the traffic calls. So if you get some ads up and running, he's got that for you, analyze it, help you tweak your ads. And then I think the other thing that's really great is the Facebook group because we have that great Facebook group where if you have a question, you post it, someone will get back to you right away. So you don't have to take that pause and wait for support or get
I love
clarification
that.
on
And
things.
Stephanie, when I think back to like the first part of your journey and seeing like how much you've grown, and we're going to get to some of these results that you've had here in just a minute because they've been phenomenal. One thing that I do want to just give you kudos for is how coachable you've been, right? We have a lot of people, and kind of going back to what Brandy said, we have a lot of people who join and they think, oh, I've paid money, so I'm just going to get results because I paid the money. And they're not willing to like do the things that we tell them they need to do in order to earn the money, right? But you've been super coachable from the start and it's been so fun watching your journey. So I want to know what is like the one strategy or lesson that completely changed the way you do your business?
I would say a lead magnet funneling into some funnels and automation because that is just on its own. I don't do anything. I have my lead magnet set up and I am getting leads and leads every day of people who are network marketers. And whether or not they want to stay with the company they're at or change companies, those leads are coming to me and I'm able to communicate with them without even lifting a finger. The automation sends them the emails. So I don't even have to do that work. And with the affiliate program, if they are already in a network marketing company and happy, they can still come into our program and I can get sales from bringing those people in, which is amazing. So it's like I got two things going on at once. One just works on itself. And I think that lead magnet part was the
I love
biggest.
that. So great when we hear, somebody goes from, wow, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just busting my butt online and nothing's happening to. Now I got all these leads coming in. Sometimes we don't know what to do with them. So that's awesome. So, how is the way you show up online now different from the tactics that you were using before, Stephanie?
I think the biggest thing before was I was just trying different things and hoping that things would work out. Didn't have a plan and I was unsure how to talk to people once I did have someone who was interested, and learning different ways to communicate with them and really bring the conversation to what they're looking for and what they want instead of just listing off what my business is has really changed things. And instead, I'm using the tactics like those conversation starters and just letting things naturally come to me, letting those leads come to me, sorting, it sorts through it automatically. And then I'm able to either get a sale or customer or potentially a team lead
So good.
downline.
So good. And for those of you who are listening, like if this is resonating with you, there's going to be a link attached to this video somewhere. If you just want to come get more information of what this might look like for you, go grab it. It's a free offer. We're just going to drop it somewhere. It's going to be attached to this page, depending on where this video, depending on where you're watching it. Come check it out. See if, mentorship from Beach Boss is a fit for you. But I want to get into results now, Stephanie. And, you talked about how you're generating leads. Like, what does that look like and actually look like for you on a typical day now?
Sometimes I'll wake up and there'll be emails, many emails coming in that I got leads. Blue. Yes. I believe that the highest number I've gotten is maybe like right around 160 leads in 1 month, which is insane. That was crazy. 160 people in just 30 days who are looking for help in network marketing. Um, and then other than that, I mean, I was top seller 1 month for Beach Boss by having those funnels run people who wanted to join and get some mentorship. And with that, they get a lot of really great programs, Lead Magics, which has the CRM and the like a AI that helps you as well.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So you're making sales weekly plus those high ticket upgrades. What did it feel like to hit consistent wins after everything that you'd been through? Right. Because we went from, oh, my business, I don't know what I'm doing except working all the time to now. What's it feel like to you?
It feels easy. Like, there was a week where I was sick and I was so worried with my network marketing company that I wasn't going to make enough sales with my jewelry. But instead, I had that affiliate marketing company running up and running the Beach Boss stuff. So I was getting money and I was able to have that week off and not be worried financially. I also think getting better at my content, scheduling things, and being more consistent has definitely improved my sales in the network marketing company because people are seeing me more, they're knowing me more, and able to decide if they want to purchase from me.
Wow, that's such a great thing. Just fills my heart.
Well, and you're sitting there and you're talking, okay, so your following's growing. You have this email list that all of a sudden you have 160 leads a month that are coming in. Like your influences, they're all growing. So, like, how has your audience and maybe like even your reputation changed? Like, do you feel like there's a difference in how people view you now?
For sure. Without even having to rank up, I have so many people in my company that come to me to talk about my content, what I'm doing live, what's changed. They can see the shift within me. I won a content creator at conference for the content that I've been doing, which was totally part of the Beach Boss, the hooks, all that kind of stuff that you need to make your reels really taught me how to do that
Love that.
content
What's
better.
a win, big or small, that's made you stop and think, this is finally really working?
Probably when I had that
Mm.
first big ticket sale, and I saw like I didn't have to do anything, and that
How much
big
was it? I'm curious. How much was that
me
first
without me having to
sale that you got?
yeah, 1,200 maybe. But then within the month, you're getting all these other sales as well. So it's just a nice second way to have some
Love it. Okay, so I
income.
want to I want to shift things a little bit. We've been talking about okay, your story before. We've talked about like the results that you've had, a little bit of how you got there with Beach Boss, but I want to kind of go a little deeper into the transformation that you've had as an entrepreneur and as like a boss mom Like, how have you grown as a person and as a leader through this whole process?
Yes, I definitely have grown as a person probably the most by just being more balanced
Mm.
with how my work life situation is. Since things are running automatically, I'm able to spend more time with my kids and I can focus on them and enjoy it and not be worried that I'm missing something. So, I mean, my kids have seen a huge change, especially this summer, of me being like, I'm going to put the work aside and let's just go have some fun. And, so I think I've become a more
Oh, that's
balanced
just so
person.
great because, I remember the being in the same spot, like you were talking before, just like working and working and working and feeling like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall. And then when you figure out the discipline and the processes and the systems and the AI and all the things, it's literally like you become free. It's the craziest thing ever. But I love that about what you're sharing. So let us know in the comments if you're listening that, how this would feel for you to be in this place, right? From where you are now to where Stephanie is talking about. But Steph, I'm really curious. What do you believe about yourself now that you didn't believe before you found Beach Boss Influencers?
I think I believe that I can be influential, which is part of the Beach Boss influencers. But before, I didn't feel like I was making a difference. People were understanding who I was, relating to me. And now I really believe that I have some influence on people. I am able to show who I am, connect with other people, and they
Love
can
that.
relate
So
with
let's
me.
let's talk, just bring this home before we go into like advice and stuff. Beyond the numbers, beyond, some of these results that you've had, what has mentorship and investing in yourself done for your life, your freedom, and your family?
Definitely, I would say confidence wise, I am more open to being vulnerable and real and not just like posting that cute video of me dressed nicely, having a great day. It's changed me in a way where I'm connecting more with people and my family gets to spend more time with me. I feel more financially independent and able to just relax when I want to relax and put the work in when I want to put the work in. And there is work involved. It's not just um, sitting back all the time. There is, if you want to really do this, you have to put some hard work and effort, and then it
I love
runs
that. So
smoothly.
great. And the truth, that's one of the things that network marketing is missing a lot of times is people kind of blow smoke up your dress. So I love that you're just real, Stephanie. You're like, listen, it's not just going to happen by, osmosis kind of thing. So tell us for someone, that's watching, maybe that's feeling exactly where you were, stuck, frustrated, ready to quit, burning out, right? Like working all the time, just throwing that spaghetti at the wall. What would you say to them?
I would say take the leap. I think for so much of my life, I was afraid to jump into something. I even In high school, I was accepted into a film program for college. I really wanted to edit videos, and I think part of that comes with social media now. I get to do that, but I declined the offer because I was just too scared. I was too scared. Maybe I'm not going to be creative enough. Maybe people are going to be better than me, and I'm not going to be good enough. And I didn't go that route. And I think that I regret that, and I'm glad I'm able to do it now, but you can't get anywhere, you can't be successful unless you take that jump.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody's on the fence about Beach Boss mentorship, what would you want them to know or expect?
Just that there is a great community behind Beach Boss as well. We all help and support each other out. And, there's people who are ahead of me, people below me, and we all get to work together and try to figure this out together, figure out network marketing, figure out affiliate marketing, content, AI, all of that. And, if you hop in and do it, it is be
And
amazing.
what's one thing, I just like to ask this question, so I always throw it in there. Like, what if you could go back and like talk to your past self? What is that one thing you would tell her on her hardest day?
I would say don't give up because I think it's so easy to just be like, "This isn't working yet," and to be patient, because I'm a very impatient person and I want things to be done right then. I want the success to just come. But if you're putting in that consistent effort and you are following the program, it will.
Yeah, so tell us what's next for you, Stephanie. Where are you headed from here? Like, what's your plans? What do you where are we going?
Yeah, I'm still at my network marketing company doing surprise jewelry reveals. I'm trying to work my way up. I've got specific goals laid out and plans, and my kids just went back to school for the first time today. So I feel like I got like that off my shoulders and I can get back into working. And then just continuing with Beach Boss and affiliating. I love helping other network marketers as well
Love
get
it.
to a place.
I love it. Stephanie, this has been so fun. And like, we're honored and just so grateful that you were able to give us some of your time today to come and share. And so we just want, like, where can people find you? How can they follow you? Where should we send them?
For sure. I'm so grateful that you guys gave me this opportunity and have been such amazing mentors along the way. You can find me on Instagram. It is Stephanie Krat, Krat, or you can search me on Facebook, Stephanie.
We'll have
Well,
a
it's a
spell somewhere in this
video to spell, but it's probably spelled somewhere. So if you find it, you can find me on Facebook as well. I've been really focusing on Meta. I think it's great to just focus on one platform because I'm seeing the results instead of trying all these different things. I'm seeing, videos go viral. I'm seeing the views by just focusing on Meta. So again, Instagram.
This has been incredible, Stephanie. We are so excited to have you, in Beach Boss, but as well in this podcast. And we're looking forward to doing an update, right? Like down the road as things progress, as move into that millions of dollars and the top rank in the company and all of those things. So we are super excited to follow your journey. So we will be right there with you holding your hand. And we are just grateful you gave us time today. So thanks for being here. We will see you all on the next podcast. Like Carrie said earlier, if you need help building your business, grab the link, right? It's just it works. And so grab it and jump in. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Talk to you soon.